And here we are with the generators, or in quantum language, the alchemists. So, alchemists, you make up 37% of the world's population. And what makes you as an alchemist is that you have a defined sacral center. This is your life force, consistent energy that moves through the body, through your body. And you do not have a motor connected directly to the throat. So the motor centers are the sacral center, the emotional solar plexus, the will, or the root. So you will have a defined sacral center, but it will not have a direct connection to your throat, and your solar plexus, will, or root center will also not have direct connection to the throat. If the whole world was a stage, and all of the types had different parts to play, generators are the set builders and the actors. They are the ones who are painting and building and putting everything together and then being the expression of what we are here to do in the world as human beings. You are here to be in a dance with the external world, with the quantum field, and you're here to build and be the ultimate creators in the third dimensional reality. You're here to create. You are literally here to take the inspiration and turn it into form. Your physical manifestations are here to be an expression of your devotion to the work that you do. And when I say work, I don't mean job work. I mean what lights you up. What do you like to create? You are here to become masterful at the process of physically creating. And as I said, you're in a dance with the external reality. You're in a dance with this third dimensional realm all the time. Your strategy is to respond. And what this means is you're here to respond to your physical world. You are going to receive ideas. They're going to drop into our head because we're all creative and we all get these ideas. But before creating them into something physical, it's important for you to then respond to something on your external before taking action. It's kind of like you get a sign from the universe, from outside of you, before you act. So these signs can be a song on the radio. These signs can be a billboard. You're thinking about going to Mexico and then you see a billboard, Mexico. It can be overhearing a conversation in a coffee shop. It can be opening a book to a page and getting this yes. Your response comes from your sacral, and the sacral has a sound associated to it. It is like a gut response, and it's going to come with a verbal acknowledgement or with, so it's going to sound like this. Uh-huh, uh-uh, mm-hmm, mm-mm. That's a yes and a no. And that sound is your compass. What direction you go. Your response, your sacral, is your in the moment truth, and this is what needs to be followed in your life. And again, it's going to be something directly related to something in the physical world. So for example, if you have two different types of meals in front of you, one is a plate of tacos and one is a Cobb salad, your sacral is going to give you a mm-hmm or mm-mm for both of those. Maybe it's mm-hmm for both. Maybe it's mm-mm for both. But this is how subtle your decision-making process is and how often it actually happens. You're not designed to make decisions from your mind. You're designed to make decisions from your gut. The emotional theme of a generator type is one of frustration. And the reason this is frustration is because generator types, you are here to build in this creation process. And we're going to look at this creation process like you're moving upstairs. So as you create and learn and build, you begin by getting a response from your sacral. I want to go build and start my garden today, right? And then you're digging in the dirt, you're planting seeds. This is like you're going up the stairs. You're going, I've never planted this plant before. I'm going to look it up. What does it say? And as you're moving up these stairs, you're building your garden. At some point, you're going to reach a plateau. This is always going to happen. What happens at the plateau is generator types feel frustrated. This is very normal because frustration is a sign that it's time to pause, gather your energy, and then wait for something else to respond to. This is often where generator types quit what they're doing. So if we continue with this garden analogy, you find a plant that you've never planted before, and then you start to do some research. You open up some different plant gardening books that you have. You look up on a couple YouTube videos, and you start to feel confused and frustrated because all of the information is different. This is a sign again to pause, gather your energy, and then wait for your next sacral. And then you know when to go. So in this example, maybe finally you stumble across a website that gives you the sacral response of, this is what I'm going to do with that plant. And then you're off again, building your garden, moving up the stair process. So watching that, if you ever do want to quit something, that you're going to quit correctly. And so what this means is you reach a plateau, and you're at the plateau, you're aware that you're at the plateau, and you get a no. You get a So this doesn't mean that you abandon the project altogether. Maybe it just means that right now it's a no. Maybe it's telling you that, I need to go inside for the day and rest. And then the next day, you get a, it's time to go again, and you start building your garden. Okay. So some of the conditioning themes for a generator type is that because you have this verbal and think about when we're kids, right? I know when I was a kid, I noticed this, especially with my brothers, is that if they said the messaging would be polite. That's rude. Say yes, please, or no, thank you. And this takes alchemists out of their sacral, because then they need to go up into their heads and go, what is the correct word that I am supposed to say in response? So it creates this disconnection from your sacral. Another conditioning theme is to initiate. Our entire world tells us to go out, make it happen. If you want it, go and get it. That's not how generator types are meant to exist. Generators are meant to let life come to you and respond to your gut. You're going to have inspiration. You only act on the inspiration when you get a sign from the universe. And so in regards to the sacral, again, because that disconnection happens, you're going to, a conditioned generator is going to make decisions from their heads. They're going to say, I should do this, I should do that. Oh, my gut doesn't want me to do it, but I should do it anyhow because that's the polite, that's the right, whatever word that is, whatever conditioning that is, thing to do. So this is your invitation to begin tapping into your sacral. How does it sound? Start noticing it. Allow your throat chakra to warm up. Watch where you're initiating. Do you initiate? Have there been times in your life where you've initiated? And have there been times in your life where you've noticed that life comes to you and it works out beautifully? I really encourage you to watch some of these videos of different types. If you are a generator and know a projector or a reflector or a manifester, or if you're a projector and are surrounded by generators, or you're a manifester and are surrounded by generators, I encourage you to watch these other videos or do some individual research on how those types interact with the world. It's for personally, it has allowed me to find a very deep understanding of humanity and how we are here to exist and move through the world. And also finding a level of deep compassion for different types and their own unique struggles. So go out and have fun, and thank you so much for watching.